get wild, best believe we got the crowd standing. Got them luchadors shutting down the mid-Atlantic. Taking over, we in a whole nother league. And if you doubt us, you can see us in the ring. Coming off the top rope with a big splash. It's a wrap, I'm gonna pin them shoulders to the mat. I give haters the suplex, and then I flex and stand tall like who's next? Coming for the top, y'all better make way. Hold it down, American Lucha Libre. I said we coming for the top, y'all better make way. We hold it down, American Lucha Libre.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to American Lucha Wrestling Lockdown. I'm Andrew Vandellis, bringing you all the action in the brand new start of a brand new era for American Lucha Wrestling. You think you've seen the best of ALW? We're just getting started. And what a way to kick it off, right here with the Street King, TKO, Teddy Ireland Jr. TKO made his return to American Lucha Wrestling at the one-year anniversary show, Luchaversary, back in February. That was before the quarantine and lockdown. In late 2019, I had the pleasure to announce to the American Lucha Wrestling familia out there that this man, TKO Teddy Ireland Jr., was making his return to American Lucha Wrestling. And he made a big splash in his return, his first match back in February at ALW Luchaversary against OMG James Ryan. Picked up the win there with a vicious one-hit-a-quitter. But will it be enough to put away this man? Fans, if you're not familiar with the work of Yela, go check him out. Talented wrestler. Yela does not lack confidence in the slightest. And ladies and gentlemen, representing Big Money Inc., the man to Yela's right, Big Money Stevie Stevens. This is the first we've seen of Stevens in American Lucha Wrestling. But if you follow up with the ALW YouTube channel, you'll be able to know that Big Money Stevie Stevens has been accompanying Big Money Inc. as their feud with B-Town escalates by the day. And the demeanor of TKO Teddy Ireland Jr. will tell you everything you need to know about that man. Sitting, waiting to get his hands on Yela, not even giving him the time of day. He is in the zone. Little fist bump from Yela. A lot of talking smack before the match, and the ring bell has rung, and this contest is underway. People chanting for Yela. I'd like to meet those people. And now both men squaring off, circling around each other. Now collar elbow tie up, both men, and TKO gets the advantage. And Teddy Ireland Jr. on the ALW podcast back in the fall did say that American Lucha Wrestling fans would see a new side, a more aggressive side of TKO Teddy Ireland Jr. Ireland also goes by the Street King, earning that reputation in amateur boxing matches. See the golden boots as well, and TKO looking to square up, but Yela wants nothing to do with it. And now back to the collar elbow tie-up. This time, Teddy Ireland Jr. transitions over into a side face lock. Yela trying to fight his way out, but TKO in a strong grip, seeming to subdue Yela for now, and Ireland just raking it and wrenching it on tight. Transitioning in a great offensive maneuver, targeting the arm of Yela. And now a stalemate here, seeing if Teddy Ireland Jr. can still keep the transition. Now Yela with the wrist hold of his own. Some great technical prowess being shown by both competitors early on. Transition over, almost looked like a chicken wing, but now into the side headlock goes Yela. And every bit of offense that Yela has tried to produce so far in this match, TKO has just been one step ahead. Irish whip into the ropes, and now a shoulder tackle from the Street King sends Yela down to the mat. And more talking smack from TKO. Leapfrog over, and now hip toss attempt from Yela. TKO says, TK, no! Every bit of offense, like I said earlier, that Yela has tried to mount so far has been to no avail. But it doesn't matter, TKO smells blood in the water. He's gonna strike early. Can Yela come back and fight? No, just taking another right hand and another from the Street King. Make it a third, a trifecta of punches. Sends Yela back into the ring under the bottom rope. And now TKO sharing some words with Stevie Stevens. You can hear Yela saying no, he wants nothing to do with Teddy Ireland Jr. And an eye rake, it was all a ruse. Yela perhaps playing some possum to get the advantage, and right now it is working in his favor. Yela tossing TKO into the corner. Mounted on the middle rope, and now some stiff kicks to the sternum of the Street King. A very versatile and some say dirty offense here as Yela continues to rake at the face of TKO and gets a 4 count, almost got himself disqualified. The ref reminding Yela who's in charge. And a cheap shot from Stevie Stevens, rubbing salt in the wound. A lot of verbal assaults so far in this match. Yela and TKO throwing jabs at each other, and Yela getting into it with the ref just now. Now to the other corner goes Ireland, and a chop by Yela seems to halt the momentum that Ireland built early in this matchup. Now Yela targeting the left arm. That's the arm that he uses for the one-hit-a-quitter. So if Yela can neutralize the arm of TKO, it takes out a large portion of his offense, including his finishing maneuver. Smart by Yela, very technically sound wrestler. Can also brawl with the best, as you see a knee right to the ribs of TKO sends him back down. And now onto the left leg of TKO. Yela doing a great job targeting and cutting the ring in half, but this time to no avail. TKO with another elbow creates some separation. And Yela with a stiff right hand to neutralize the Street King. Scoop slam position, float over by TKO, go behind, cover, 1, 2, kick out by Yela. What a sequence there of offense by Teddy Ireland Jr., but Yela still very much in control of this matchup. Fans, remember, you can find American Lucha Wrestling on Twitter at Lucha American and on Facebook at American Lucha Wrestling. But Yela continuing the offense, abdominal stretch position, and he gets it off. Will TKO submit? We know TKO has a Strong left hand, great punching skills, great striking skills. But how will his submission defense hold up against Yela, the more technically proficient wrestler of the two? The ref checking in on TKO 2. If he gets the 3, he'll submit, but no. Teddy Ireland Jr. staying in this one. And TKO trying to escape the abdominal stretch position, gets out of it for the meantime. Suplex connects from the Street King. Cover 1, 2, and a quick kick out at 2 by Yela. Yela perhaps preserving his energy on that suplex attempt from Teddy Ireland Jr., able to get the quick kick out at 2. And another knee to the attacked midsection of the Street King and back into the stretch. Yela has that one on tight. TKO, you can see the wingspan, the reach of the Street King, perhaps going to his disadvantage for the first time. Has to answer again. TKO fighting back, coming to his senses in short bursts. Now reverse back into a standing position, an elbow. Another one from Teddy Ireland Jr. Ducks under the clothesline. 1 minute remaining. Hurricanrana by Teddy Ireland Jr. But did it take more out of Teddy Ireland Jr. than it did for Yela? Both men have to act with urgency. Right hand. And another, the boxing background of Teddy Ireland Jr. coming into play. Ducks the clothesline. Kick. Could he be looking for it? What's Teddy Ireland looking for here? Scissors kick sends Yela down to the mat. 30 seconds remain in this matchup. Teddy Ireland Jr. playing to the crowd, but he has to get another maneuver off. If you watched Teddy Ireland Jr. before, you know the scissors kick usually preludes the one-hit Aquita, which he's lining up for right here. Yela back to a standing position, ducks under. What a beautiful STO by Yela, and Yela has Ireland Jr. grounded. Frog splash attempt, no good. Ireland Jr. runs out of the way. One hit Aquita Superman punch variation. Ireland Jr. fireman's carry position. TKO. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and Teddy Ireland Jr. has beaten Yela. Teddy Ireland Jr. picking up a huge win here, christening the new ALW home venue with a great match. A hard-fought, fast-paced contest against Yela, but on this day, Teddy Ireland Jr. was the better man. I feel like we haven't seen the last of these two in an American Lucha Wrestling ring, but on this night, Teddy Ireland Jr. improves to 2-0 in singles competition in 2020.